See this? This is one other way of framing the question in order to test your concepts. So investigate for what values of lambda, comma, mu the simultaneous equations, three equations are given, have one is no solution and two is unique solution and three is an infinite number of solutions, which means you are supposed to find out the values of lambda and this one, depending on which you have to get these three conditions. Okay, so for what values of lambda and mu we have each condition satisfying. So first step is simple, write Ax equal to b. I didn't write it, you do it in form of Ax equal to b, and the second step is you are supposed to form the augmented matrix. So to the matrix A I have augmented b, therefore this is AB, and now using this element make these two elements as zeros, right? So for that reason I am applying these transformations. From R2 I am subtracting R1 and from R3 I am subtracting R1, therefore I got these two as zeros. And next step is using this one, you make this one as zeros, therefore from R3 I am subtracting R2, then I got this. Okay, this is where we stop and we can analyze it from here on. So see this, now let's see if this one is lambda is not equal to 3, then what happens? Then lambda minus 3 will not be equal to 0. So what does it mean? If this particular element is a non-zero element, then it is already in echelon form, irrespective of what value here it is. If this one is not equal to 0, then we can say that the number of non-zero rows in A, since this is non-zero, the number of non-zero rows in A is equal to 3, as well as number of non-zero rows in AB is also equal to 3. Therefore, if lambda is not equal to 3, case 1, I don't worry about mu at all. If lambda is not equal to 3, then I can directly say that, what can we say? That implies rank of A equal to rank of AB, that equal to 3, and it is also equal to the number of unknowns. How many unknowns are there? X, Y, Z. So what can we say about it? This implies unique number of solutions or unique solution. You should not say unique number of solutions because there is only one solution, right? So this is unique solution. And now let's see case 2. So case 2 is, assume that lambda is equal to 3, which means this element happened to be 0, and at the same time assume that mu minus 10 is not equal to 0. Okay, so which means mu is not equal to 10. So if this one is 0, this element is 0 and this one is not equal to 0, what does it mean? The number of non-zero rows in A equal to 2 and the number of non-zero rows in AB equal to 3, right? So what does that mean? That implies rank of A, in this case rank of A is going to be equal to 2 and rank of AB is going to be equal to 3, and since both are not equal, it means that it is inconsistent. Inconsistent means no solution. In this case there is no solution. Okay, and then case 3 is lambda minus 3, lambda equal to 3 and mu equal to 10. So what does it mean? This one is 0 and this one is 0. If these two elements both are equal to 0, what about the number of non-zero rows in A? Number of non-zero rows in A equal to 2 and number of non-zero rows in AB is also equal to 2. Then in this case I think you are getting it. If these two are zeros, obviously the number of non-zero rows here will be 2 and the number of non-zero rows here will also be 2. In this case, rank of A equal to rank of AB equal to 2, which is less than number of unknowns. So whenever R is less than n, then what can we say? There will be infinite number of solutions. The number of solutions will be infinite. So this is how we can answer this. So there is one more case which I didn't consider, which is useless, of course. So what happens if this one is equal to 0? So you can just test it. See, lambda minus 3 and then mu minus 10. These are the two variables we have here. Variables means the things that they change. And what are the various combinations? Both can be 0 0. When both are zeros, then this is the case, right? Then it is infinite number of solutions. And this one is not equal to 0 and this one is 0, which means lambda is not equal to 3 and mu is equal to 0. This one falls under case 1 only. This one falls under case 3, and the other one is this one is not equal to 0, this one is not equal to 0. This one also falls under case 1 only, because in case 1 we are not actually worrying about what the values of mu is. Whenever lambda minus 3 is not equal to 0, we need not worry about the values of mu. And the other one is, what is the other one remaining? This one is 0 and this one is not equal to 0. So that is case 2. Okay, so all the cases we considered. So for these two variables, there are these many possibilities, 4 possibilities, and fortunately two possibilities turned out to be one case, right? Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.